You are now tuned in to your wifey's favorite podcast.
Who the Hell Knows podcast.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey, hold on.
This is
Hey.
the Who the Hell Knows.
Wait, no.
No, let it record.
I had an idea.
Yeah. This.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, guys, this is the Who the Hell Knows podcast. We were fucking around earlier just now, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And then everybody started doing it, and we're like, oh, it sounds like Eminem and shit. And
No,
it's the old
you
Slim
were-
Shady.
You were the only one doing it.
I like talking like that. Oh, fuck yeah. You like that?
Why?
I don't know. It does remind me of like Slim Shady, like the old Slim Shady, like when
That's
used
so
to do that
random.
shit. Ken Kniff. Yeah, you like that little cock boy? You guys don't remember that from the? It was like the first.
You're making me laugh too much.
Yeah, dude, that's what it made me do when I first heard that. Shit.
Really?
It was fucking funny. Yeah.
Fuck. That's weird.
Anyways, guys, we're back. It's we're on a Thursday actually. Fucking crazy.
April 11th.
Yeah, because I fucked up. You know, we tried to record a video for you guys using the GoPro only without the microphones, and that shit sucked ass. So,
I had fun.
yeah, it was fun. I actually, what I'm thinking we're gonna do with that one, since I don't like the audio because it sounds like somebody's like hitting the table and shit. Like, it really sucks. What I'm thinking is we can get like somebody to do a fucking voiceover for that video, like just strip the audio.
Oh, nice.
And
Who?
have
When
somebody,
you say
because it's
somebody,
just me and you.
I know, but when you say somebody, who's that?
Anybody
somebody?
like Caesar, that'd be funny. He's good with fucking voiceovers. Like,
Oh shit! You could do that. Okay, I'm down for that. I don't.
it's
I
just an
shouldn't-
idea.
No,
it's
it's
something I was thinking because the audio sucks ass.
It's a
dude.
good idea, but I know I'm not gonna like the outcome. How about I do your voice and he does my voice?
Okay. Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm down.
A little man with a
Anyways,
big
so we're not
mouth.
going to use that video. So I came and we're recording this one today. Fucking, what's up, motherfuckers? Anyways, what's been up, guys? What's been up for this week?
Nothing, man. Just fucking working, and something that we mentioned that actually I kind of thought about during the whole week. I don't remember exactly because, like I said, we didn't record that long. But you said you started running. Is that real, or was that like a lie?
I ran 2 miles the other day when I
Why?
came over. I meant to run today because I read that when you first start running, you shouldn't run every day because you could injure yourself, like tear muscles and
Nice,
shit.
yeah.
So I was gonna run every other day, and that was today. But I ended up going to get a haircut and shit like that, and then you wanted me to come by. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll just push it back and run tomorrow. Or
Nice.
you know, you just gotta stay committed. And it's not that I don't want. I'm fucking sore.
I was
dude.
gonna ask you how you felt.
Oh, dude, my legs yesterday. I wouldn't have been able to run even if I wanted to. Like, I don't know how those people in the military do that shit, dude. Like
I don't know. Fuck,
Like
fuck that.
boot-
You couldn't pay me to run.
like boot camp and shit. I ran 2 miles though. I was surprised, dude. I only stopped like 3 times.
That's good.
Yeah, I ran around the block.
I would feel you wouldn't have any condition, but fuck, that's pretty good.
Yeah, dude, it was hard.
Yeah, running.
But it would have been so much harder if I smoked cigarettes.
Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking about it when I got back to my house. I was like, and I was like, man, I wonder what this would be like if I just smoked. I probably would have passed out on like Magnolia, you know?
Yeah,
I would
fuck.
have passed out on the street and shit. But yeah, dude, a lot of people are just like, oh, let's go to the gym and strength train and work on my butt and work on my legs. And
Who tells you that? Your gay lover?
no, just women mainly.
okay.
When women go to the gym, they just work on their ass and their abs and shit like that. I'm not talking shit, sorry. But they only work on, and guys too, they only work on their chest and their arms. And some guys skip leg day, you know.
Yeah.
But you have to worry about your cardio too. It's not just strength training.
Yeah, I've been skipping all days. Fuck. I haven't gone to the gym forever. I mean, I keep making excuses because I'm like, oh, I have dogs. I should fucking take them out, but I don't
Dude,
do it
yeah.
either. So,
Yeah.
what's up with you, man? How have you been?
Who?
You motherfucker.
I'm chilling, dude. I'm just still recovering from my surgery.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So no running for you then, huh?
No
No, but
running yet.
He's been going to the gym.
I've been going to the gym. I went actually last week, and I had my debit card all ready to pay. It's like, it's been a month already, ready to pay. Go back to the gym, and the lady goes, "No, you're good to go. You don't need to pay right now. You can pay until next month. So you're good.
Oh,
Have a good
nice.
workout."
Oh.
And I'm like, "This is sweet."
You're
So
like,
I missed
"Oh,
it.
yeah."
Like, oh yeah. But it's cool. I missed the like.
Say that
I just
one-
miss it.
How much? How'd you do that?
What?
How'd you go when they told you can come in?
He said, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah. I can't do it like you,
I'm sorry,
Daniel.
guys.
I can't. Oh yeah. See, no,
there
I
you
sound
go.
like
That was good.
but I sound like a creep.
Oh yeah, baby.
What do you think he sounds like? Normal?
You fucking like that, bitch?
See, he's pretty good.
Sorry.
He can do that like in a sex.
But you're the one who wants to do voiceovers, dude. So you
I
should
know.
Try to give us.
I just been
something.
practicing that, like,
Something.
Oh yeah,
it's
that's
Ken
good.
Kniff from Connecticut, cock boy.
I feel like I need to take a shit.
You want to get a hotel room with me?
Hell yeah.
You got him hard a little. That's exactly.
Oh, that went way too far.
No, everything's chill, man. Physical therapy is doing.
He looked me in the eyes when he did that. That's why I freaked
Yeah, I
out.
was like, oh yeah. No, everything's going good. Physical therapy is going well. I go back to work and actually, so today's the 11th, so almost a month, like May 10th.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
So it sucks.
Why?
Because
What
I learned.
sucks?
Because they make him bend the knee.
No,
He
just-
said,
no, I'm just a dumbass, man. I just got not me paying attention, trying to get the job done, not following the directions. I should have grabbed the step ladder so I could grab something.
Yeah.
It's- You know what I mean? And it just sucks.
I think you're focusing on like how you fucked up too much. Like that was like how long ago? A couple months ago.
Yeah. No, but it just sucks because like
People make mistakes, you know.
I know, but like
be glad
I'm,
that you were
I'm
able to
glad.
fix
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm glad it's gonna be over pretty soon because the checks were not enough.
Yeah.
Being at home sucks most of
Yeah.
the time. I want to do something. I want my body. My body wants to move around.
You haven't done anything productive this whole time you've been out? Have you? Have you done anything?
No,
It's been drawing, no.
I've been
Oh
drawing.
yeah, that's good. Hey, that's something.
and I've
that
been
shit's
drawing. Okay,
badass,
like I
too.
know this is weird, and I talk about it in my podcast.
You have a
But
podcast where?
it's called No Mama's Way Podcast
Okay,
with
that's where.
Mr.
Hey,
Jingles.
It's linked to our YouTube, guys, if you want to check it out.
Yeah.
It's,
I love
the
how I
channel
ask him
section.
where, and he goes, "It's," and he goes into explain. I said where for where can people hear it? Where can they find
They
it?
can click on my Instagram, Mr. Jingles, and then it's right there. Just click on my link, and that's it. It will show you right there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you can't look it up on your YouTube. I tried looking up Cesar
Really?
Cesar Rodriguez, your page, and there's so many fucking Cesar Rodriguez.
Really?
And it was funny because I was going through there looking for his, and I was like, look at all these fucking gay ass Cesar Rodriguez. Like, I was like,
You're
where's
part
my
of
boy at? You know what I mean? But,
well, I
so,
figure like if I
just
don't know.
just to make it easier for you guys, if you're already on our page right now, you can find his page in our page. I linked them together because he's part of this.
And he's
Well,
starting to pay us now, so I mean, if he's gonna
well,
pay, might as well.
I'm starting.
Sponsored by the
I just-
No Mama's Way podcast.
I just want to let you guys know that I'm just starting beginning my podcast. I know it's not professional. There's a look professional for me.
it looks good.
Well, you
But-
also have a hard time uploading it and shit, don't you?
Yeah,
you guys need
'cause,
to get fucking Wi-Fi over here.
Yeah, I have to drive my ass to the gym and have a good workout. After that, I wait for like 30 minutes. Like I'll just chill here in my car, just use the Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
download it. Takes like 10 to 15 minutes to download. Then I have to figure out what Mr. Jingles have to say on the description. So
I love how he talks about himself
In like
in
third
third
person.
person, and it's not even him; it's Mr. Jingles.
Do you
Dude.
do that on your podcast?
Dude,
Is it
he
like,
does it in the
welcome
de-
to the No Mama's Way podcast with Mr. Jingles?
He does it in the
Like,
description.
Nah, well, I just say, what's going on, everybody? This is No Mama's Way podcast, episode 6. It's your boy Caesar Snip White Young Nut. Like I just,
He says all of his fucking aliases,
Oh shit, that's
AKA.
how's my Super Saiyans doing?
Dude,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is really good. That's
Dude,
really funny. You know
reading
what?
his description cracks me up. Probably not a lot of people do that, but I do that. with his because I'm like, what did he write? You know what I mean? And he says, in this episode, Mr. Jingles talks about.
Well, I don't know what to do. Like I wanted to
I like
sound.
that.
I wanted to
I
sound.
like it.
No, that was cool. It
I
cracks
like
me
it.
up. But
Good
I just,
shit.
I know him personally, so
Well,
like
this
I
one, like this
picture him.
episode, I wrote in this episode, Mr. Jingles talks about how he stopped. He started watching Dragon Ball Z and it changed his ego. Been watching a lot of Dragon Ball
Wait,
Z.
hold
man.
on. Before you continue, I like the intro. I was gonna tell him like he should start off and like be like, "Oh hey, you're here with Mr. Jingles," but I like the fact that you name off everybody.
Yeah.
And your like that you name off all your nicknames because it's fucking hilarious. For one, two, like it's in Spanish and English because you have nicknames in both languages.
Sorry.
And your podcast isn't that long, so you should have a podcast where you literally you just say nicknames the whole time, like, "Hey, this is what you've been listening to," and just end it. Thank you. Like 5 minutes of just naming shit, random shit. I think that's funny, but
You know, I thought it's gonna
That's
be
weird.
honestly. I'll be honest. Like I thought the podcast is gonna be easy, but it's hard. I get nervous. You know how many times like I record myself, and then like, oh no, I don't like how it sounds. I
you've
want to start it
erased
over.
them.
Well,
I-
your podcast is really personal. Like we're just having a conversation with each other.
I'm trying though.
You're
Like
looking at a camera that's not really giving you any feedback. You know what I mean? It's just you. So you,
Raw.
yeah, you have to come up with things to say. Like we're helping each other come up with shit to say. Like so that's got to be hard. Like I was thinking that when I was watching your podcast because I could see.
It's hard. Like
I could see that you were nervous, and I'm like, it's because it's just him, and he's like staring at a camera, and like, you know what I mean. You gotta have something else. Like I don't know. You gotta have something else that you're like.
Well, I always carry notes, and just in case, if I get nervous, I just look really quickly, and I was like, oh, this is the we can talk about, and I have been doing that, and it does help. I always write notes before I start the show.
Yeah.
I mean the show.
Your
the
podcast is really personal though, like with other people. Like if they're
People like
watching
it.
it's just you and them.
And I was looking
It's
at
like
my
intimate.
Instagram pictures, and I noticed that one of the posts that I posted,
Yeah.
I only had one subscriber. Now I have 5.
One describer. What are those? I've never heard of that.
I don't know. I guess
describer.
people that just like
A what?
whatever.
Describers?
Yeah, that's what he said. I
Describers?
wasn't aware.
Oh, scribers, whatever.
Describers. Motherfuckers that write shit.
I don't know. The people just like they want to know once you download your video, they get it. They get the news. They get the pop up.
Anyways, guys,
Subscribers.
like and subscribe this fucking video. Subscribe to this video.
Yeah.
Describe
subscribe.
his.
You can describe to his through
Yeah, my bad.
No, you're good, dude. We're just busting your balls.
No, yeah, we're just fucking with you.
That's awesome, dude. Good. I'm glad. So
Look
that's
at him all embarrassed.
We're dicks. We're dicks.
No, it's all good. But like, hey man, I'm trying. I'm learning. It's fun. I like being silly, man. I like being who I am. And
No, that's right.
yeah,
You
it's,
give us a lot of material, so
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
good.
dude. Yeah.
it's awesome, dude, because I get to tell people this is my life. This is the way I think. I'm sorry.
yeah.
No,
No.
that
No,
that
dude, don't be
sucks.
sorry.
That sucks that you have to say, "Oh, you're sorry." You should not be sorry. Huh? He shouldn't
Yeah,
be
we're just
sorry.
fucking with you.
No,
man. We
not
don't mean
you
to make
guys.
feel
People in
bad.
general. Like, I just want to be like, I'm not trying to copy anybody, but like, I see how other comedians do their podcast, and like, there's few comedians that do it by themselves, and
Yeah,
Do you
it's gotta be
listen?
hard. Yeah, but some of them like
some of them, dude, I
record,
noticed.
though?
I'm not gonna say any names, but there's some of them that they do good, but they have bad audio.
Yeah.
Then, like, I'm
Oh
like,
shit! Really?
Yeah, bad. Like,
Ooh,
you
I
can
want to
barely-
know. I want to know, but don't
the-
say it. Yeah, yeah. Hey, do you listen to other podcasts besides?
Yeah,
like,
few.
funny ones. Do you listen to like, I don't know.
Can we say their names? Okay.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
There's few
Yeah,
comedians.
fuck 'em.
No, well, I just don't want to get in trouble.
Wait,
but-
no, I
No,
want
I mean, if you bash them and like they're
Well, there's
losing-
few comedians I do listen. Like, of course,
Comedians usually don't
Well, no,
care.
Well,
I just wanted to know if you listen to other genres of podcasts, because there's like real estate podcasts. There's kids that have podcasts. There's not just comedic podcasts. You get me? That's what I was asking. Do you listen to anything else, Radio Lab or anything?
No, well, there's a guy who I listen to, Aubrey Marcus podcast.
Okay, that's a little different,
so
right?
what is he? Is he like an inspirational?
Kind of. He's like an open-minded person. He talks about like, just it's one of those conversations like how like someone did mushrooms or someone did DMT, and how people see life different. Like his fiance has, those two have an open relationship. So his fiance has a other
fuck
boyfriend.
yeah.
And Ivy Marcus has another girlfriend. So
That's,
they talk about that.
because not a lot of people. It's about perspective. Like,
And he
some
talks
people have
about
different
him.
perspectives.
He talks about like he talks about being jealous a little bit. Like it kind of hurt him that his fiance is with another man, but at the same time, he goes deep. It's called the topic was lessons from Aubrey Marcus, something about open relationship, and they go deep, dude. They go really deep. Like at the end of the podcast, like, well, I'm gonna go hang out with my buddy, this and this and that, and I'm like, wow, just like that, huh? And it's a trip. it's just a trip. I like to listen to other people's point of view in life. I want to try it. I don't want to be miserable, and what I mean by miserable is just like my whole mind is like a puzzle, like it's scrambled, like scrambled eggs, and I just want to focus, like just put those puzzles together and just clear my mind, if that makes sense. That's why I tried to listen to different podcasts. Like I want to become a man, of course. Like learn how to.
Dude, you're a fucking man. I don't know.
Not
why you keep
really.
saying that.
No, not really. No. Just yes, I'm a person that pays bills, pays rent. But what happens if we had no power? What happens if I want to learn how to hunt.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to learn.
Okay,
how
then I'm not a man either because I don't know how to turn.
Yeah,
on
I'm like,
power.
if you put it that way.
We're all bitches.
Are we though?
I mean, to
Are
an
we
extent.
bitches? Are we bitches? Like
We're a product of our
so. What
environment.
happens? What happens if something goes wrong and our phones is fucked? Like, would you be
We would adapt.
But not right away, I don't think.
Yeah, it would. Some people wouldn't. Some people, and those people would probably die.
Because I've thought about it. Like, damn, you think about things like that? Because I've thought about that. Like, what happens, right? What happens if, like, I don't know.
Well, listen,
dude, we're lucky. Knock on wood, and don't really knock on wood.
It's already 2019, and I'm getting scared because look, man, I can feel it that we're getting old. Like I know you guys are older than me, but like next year for me, I'm gonna be 30, and now it's like 10 years, I'm gonna be 40. 20 years, I'm gonna be 50, and it's like, fuck, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen with technology is people are gonna read our minds. I'm afraid like when I get older, like I'm sleeping. And someone in the future, someone wants to read my mind. They put something in my head, and I don't know. You never know.
Fuck.
Okay, well, dude, okay, you're thinking way ahead. But I was just getting back to what he was saying, right? Like,
Dude, we might be able to do that though. Like, did you hear? Like, I've heard like podcasts where people are talking to like scientists and shit, and the shit they're coming up with, and like, we're gonna like tap into a fucking. Elon Musk was talking about it, I think, and like. We're gonna be cyborgs, like, well, you're gonna have the option. We're already partly he the way he explained it, and I might be getting this wrong, but the way I understood it is like he said that the way we have our smartphones and we could just be like, what the fuck is this, and Google it. We want to learn something, we just Google it. One day we're gonna be able to just have that in our fucking head already. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, there's something,
yeah, they're coming up with some shit, dude, and it's gonna be crazy. And for us to be able to read each other's minds, like, that might be.
That doesn't freak you out. Okay.
It does. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
but the aspect of freaking you out, and this, damn, we're going everywhere here. This is kind of random. I was trying to stay on focus, but whatever. You guys want to go crazy, so we can go crazy, or like just with different thoughts. But because. Does that bother you guys in the sense of like have you read this in the Bible? I know I'm not religious or anything.
Are you talking about like
inserting a chip in people and bullshit like that? Because like if that's literally what you're saying, that's literally what's happening. Like, isn't there something to that, or am I crazy? You get me?
Isn't that where like they give you the option to get this chip,
and we don't know this.
But it's like selling your soul to the devil or some shit. You can have anything you want, but like. Yeah, I don't know any. Who the hell knows?
Do you know? But do you know anything about what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, you know about the whole chip thing and putting it into people and stuff.
Yeah.
And how technology.
Never read the Bible, but I know
okay, and in the Bible it says that too, though. Something like that. Something
microchips and shit.
Something about what you said. Something about you either get a sign or a chip or you take Satan. I'm like, wait.
You have to like sell your soul, and then you get anything you want, but you don't get to go to heaven.
What, really? You think so? Or you think maybe just history repeats itself, life repeats itself?
You think so?
I don't know.
That everything is happening, has happened, will happen. Like, isn't it weird? Isn't it weird that it's such a coincidence? Is that weird or no? That's normal.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's weird, and you know why it repeats itself is because nobody likes history,
What's up, man?
and the people who win the war get to rewrite history. So it's like, what is history? The history that we were taught, is that even the real history? Because the people that won the war are the ones that wrote that book. You know what I mean? The people that lost, they're dead.
That's true to an extent. Everything that we're taught is.
So it's like, what is history? What's the actual history of the earth? And nowadays, people don't like history. So it's like, history's bound to repeat itself if nobody knows what the fuck already happened and how you can prevent it from happening again. That's the reason we study history. You know what I mean? Like Hitler. How do we keep somebody like that from doing that ever again if nobody even knows about it? Like, everybody knows who Hitler is, and he killed 6 million Jews and did a bunch of other shit. But, like, what else? How did that happen? You know what I mean? I read that
You slightly remember, because I say the same thing, but then if we're being
Yeah,
realistic,
yeah.
when was the
It was
last
a while
time?
ago.
Yeah, when was the
Yeah.
last time we revisited?
I've done
these
a lot
things?
of research on
Back then,
on
right?
these
Or like-
things. No,
yeah,
still, I'm like a World War II buff. Honestly, I'm like a history.
That's
buff.
what's up.
But
That's
like,
what's up. I love that. I love that shit. Dude, you should
Well,
go to
I'd
people,
say-
different.
people voted
same
for
here.
Hitler. People voted
Yeah.
for him. You know what I mean? Like, if you talk, they were talking to people that were alive back then in Germany, Germans, and they were like, "Yeah, we fucking loved him." Like, he said he was gonna fucking make Germany better again. And doesn't that sound familiar? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to fucking bring that up, but I'm just like, he because the Treaty of Versailles was signed for World War One. After World War One, saying Germany couldn't have an army, they couldn't have a standing army, they couldn't have, like military vehicle, they couldn't have a military, pretty much. They couldn't militarize, they couldn't. There's a bunch of other shit. I forgot all about that, but
It's probably important.
the main thing is the army. They're not allowed to have a standing army, and the Germans were like, they didn't like that. They felt oppressed.
Nobody would like that.
after World War One. They felt defenseless. And
Would
they
you
felt
like that?
Germany was weak, and Hitler was like, we're gonna make Germany fucking powerful. Like, we're gonna fuck those people, fuck these people that are oppressing us, and people voted for that because they wanted that. And then this fool, crazy dude. World War II was crazy, and the way it all happened and shit. Like, anyways, nobody likes history, so
I do.
let's not talk about that shit.
No, I do, man. I do. I always have. Well,
I get
used to-
excited about it
No,
just
me
because
too.
I'm like,
I remember me being how old I was. I was in 7th grade. I was only 13, and school just started. And it was world history. I don't know. I forgot, but I don't know what we're learning. I think we were learning somewhere we're learning something about Italy, but then I was like, I ain't thought about Italy. I was like, dude, Pearl Harbor. I like World War II shit. What?
yeah,
Well, it's funny.
Because this was like, they're trying to teach me about Italy, and I said, Pearl Harbor. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so I just went. I went to my
Did you
grandma's.
hear what he just said? Like literally, that's how you thought. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
I've thought about stuff like that I don't care about. I'm like, but this was straight up.
Yeah, 'cause my-
like,
teach me about Pearl.
Yeah.
It was Miss. Okay,
What got you about Pearl Harbor? Like,
the movie, I believe, and then after the movie,
good movie, I think.
the movie, and then after that, I was just looking it up to see if it's true, and I just read about there's bodies and the ship still sink in Hawaii,
Oh yeah, the USS Arizona.
and then I just I closed my eyes and I just used my imagination. I was a young kid, so I just used my imagination. How would that be like, being killed, being drowned? Especially, I don't like being drowned. I mean, being drowned, being in the water, like.
I
Dude,
love
you're
it.
in the ocean and there's sharks. Like, you never know. I don't know. I just like
Everything,
Imagine
every
just-
bad scenario comes to your head.
imagine just being drowned. You're
Dude,
stuck or getting shot.
They weren't really worried. There wasn't really like a shark problem on that one. Like
No, it wasn't that area, but somewhere. I read,
the USS Indianapolis.
it was that one. Of course,
Yeah.
yes, it was that one.
Was that still in Pearl Harbor?
No, that was in the Pacific Ocean.
Mhm.
It was bombed by
Ch-
a Japanese submarine, a torpedo
During
and
this time
it
as
sunk.
well?
Yeah, and it sunk the ship, and there was like
600,
1,200 men that went into the ocean, and only like 600 survived.
Jesus.
And like the ones that survived were saying that they fucking heard screaming and shit, and like there was people getting eaten by sharks. The sharks started coming because there was a lot of people that were wounded and bloody, and the sharks could smell blood from miles away.
Oh wow.
So they were getting eaten by the sharks.
Is
And
there a
then
movie
that
about
was
this?
causing
Yeah,
more blood.
that's
Yeah,
what
there
I
is
was
a,
gonna ask
there's
you,
a
is like-
documentary. There's a movie.
I need to see this. This sounds like
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds terrible for them. Rest in peace. That sounds like a shitty way to fucking go, and it sounds like a clear trap. You know.
Well, I'm
like-
just saying.
Yeah, I mean it was great for the sharks. I'm sure.
Oh,
Sorry
no,
guys,
dude.
I don't mean to.
That's
fucking-
awesome.
That was fucking.
I'm just saying what's gonna happen in 5 or 10 years with the whole government, the whole world. Like, what's gonna happen, man? What's really gonna happen? Like, now, like, I don't know. It's funny because when I don't know, I'm afraid. I don't know if I get paranoid, but tell me, I'm afraid to look at porn now.
What? Oh fuck.
Because I don't know. Maybe
He
the
said,
government.
I wonder where the
Why?
government's going, but I'm afraid of porno.
Well, yeah, man, they could be spying on you, and they're like, "Oh, this guy watches a lot of porn."
Damn, this guy's got a big dick.
or
What are
something.
they? What are they?
I'm-
What the fuck do they care?
I don't know. I'm scared, dude. Like, fuck that. Like, I don't want to.
I mean, who really is gonna?
Is this
You
real?
guys-
Are you really
guys-
being real?
You guys,
right now?
if
I'm
you guys
being
are wondering
for real.
what the fuck that sound is, Wally's jerking the fucking mic.
It's
thing
like you
off.
guys said that.
Oh, my bad. Am I making noise? My bad. My bad.
No, it's just like a little tiny.
It's just like you guys say. We're all being recorded. They're right now. You know.
We're doing this on like voluntarily.
yeah,
we're
phones.
recording.
Like,
We're like literally saying, "Hey, listen
Okay,
to
okay,
this."
but say you're watching porn on your computer or your phone and you're jerking off, and then you say somebody's spying on you.
what it means, like,
Like,
that.
what do
that
you
little-
care? You don't even know.
I don't know. I just don't.
And even if they are, like, you're like, look at my dick. Like,
I don't know.
it's
I
not like
just-
you're a woman. Like, people, like, dicks
Oh, I
are-
know. Like, and then I said to myself, "Why are you being paranoid?" It's not like you like fucking watch it every day. And you fucking just, you know what I mean? Which I don't. I just.
See, that's what they
when
want
I-
you to think. They want you to be like, oh, I better not jerk off because somebody's watching me.
Who wants this? I don't, dude. This is all in your head, I think, right?
Well, I
mean,
just
yeah.
picture. I just feel like.
I mean, I'm sure somebody probably wants to see you jerk off, Caesar, and they are watching you.
Excuse me. I don't
You
know.
should
I just-
always think that they're watching you.
Really?
No.
He's gonna be laying in bed tonight. Fuck,
I don't know, he's
fuck,
like,
fuck.
should I jerk off? Should I jerk off?
Dude, DVD sales are gonna go back up and shit. You know, because
Oh,
you're gonna be
dude.
afraid of being watched.
It's
like-
funny because I'm not. There's
Dude,
no-
a lot of people put tape on their fucking.
I know. Me,
Yeah.
I do that.
You do that?
Yeah.
My
Oh,
sister's laptop has.
I don't know. I'm just like, if you guys want to see this fucking shit, look, two hands. No, I was kidding. Honestly, dude, I don't even jerk off that much anymore.
That's awesome. Somebody does it for you? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do jerk off. I'm lying, but not like as much as I used to. I used to jerk off a lot, dude. This is weird. Sorry, guys.
You guys all love it, dude. We went from the government to I jerk off a lot, dude.
No, I don't jerk off.
But you think the government is like really fucked up? Are they good people, or is there
The
they all
government is
bad
just
people?
people. The government is just people, just like us, right? To an extent, right?
But
Yeah.
why if you know
Or I don't know. These are just thoughts. I don't know.
I don't know, but if there's a good government, why is there bad people in there? Like, why are you trying to hurt people? What's the problem? What goes through your head to think about killing all these people, erase a lot of people, put chemicals on water, like, I don't know, they put fluoride on the sink.
We're getting into some crazy shit right now.
I don't know, on the toothpaste, and I'm like, it makes people dumb, and like, how do people know about this shit? Or like, where do people come up with this shit? Like, people say it's been years, you know, since the wars.
Yeah,
And
there's just a lot of people, and there's been a lot of room for speculation. You know what I mean?
it's like, I said
Like,
this
it
before.
might not even be true, but
But a lot of it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, to an extent. You know, I mean, when you're just rattling off things like that, you sound crazy, right?
yeah.
Like, you can't just be saying things like that because,
Really?
yeah, because a lot of people try and be like, oh,
Well, they're fucking stupid because they don't care. And I'm trying to be an asshole,
Yeah.
but like you
no,
guys.
no, that's true though. The fluoride in the water though.
No, I know that's
but
true.
the reason they say that they're doing it
I know
is
that's
so because our teeth would turn brown or some shit if we don't
But
do
it's
that.
like,
Or like
I don't get it. It's like
there's parasites.
this
in
is
the
weird,
water.
and I'm gonna say this quick. It's like there's an episode in Dragon Ball Z when last season when Vegeta was talking to the people on Earth and he needed help, and
do you know what he's talking about?
he has
dude,
nobody.
I tried to
No,
watch-
no.
I tried to watch Dragon
No,
Ball,
hold on,
but
no.
it's not on any.
I
fucking
apologize for the
platforms.
people that don't.
No, dude.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize for anything. Don't apologize for anything. We're having a conversation. I just want to know that he understands what you're saying. Okay, so
Sorry.
you understand kind of what he's saying.
I'm sorry. Danny.
No, say
There
it
was a
again.
guy, and
Vegeta.
what was he saying? The name's not important. I just want you to know what.
There
hell's
was just a
going on,
moment. There
'cause
was just a moment.
a guy in the show
The guy in the show needed help from everybody from Earth.
because he was trying to make some kind of like.
But the person's tone and the way he was asking for help, I guess people didn't like it because they didn't feel the vibe. They didn't feel like, who is this guy?
He was just demanding something, right?
Yeah.
He
So
wasn't
when
asking-
someone
yeah.
there was another guy named Goku, which
So he lacked charisma. That's what it
yeah.
was.
So the other guy asked for help.
Mm.
Few people was like, who was that person? Sounds pretty different from the first guy. Let's help him out. You know what I mean? And a few other people helped him. It's like I feel people don't care, man. People living their lives. People doing their own thing. People clubbing, getting drunk, doing cocaine, doing their what society wants them to tell them to do. And I just not trying. Listen, I think I did woke up. I think doing mushrooms last year, it kind of like showed me the second level of life because I was worried about death. I was scared about dying, even though we are gonna die. I still think about it most of the time, but like what for?
Most of the time.
Most of the time, because what's gonna happen? Like I think about imagine me walking right here across the street and I get run over, or what about like our landlord had an accident yesterday? What about if that happens to me? If I'm just walking down the steps, I fall and I hit myself and I'm brain damaged and I'm all or I'm all stupid, or any little thing can happen to you. That's why I'm scared.
And
dude.
you know
Like,
who takes advantage of that thought? Insurance companies.
One of our sponsors, right?
Yeah.
Adriana's Insurance.
All the insurance companies. No, fuck them. They dropped my dad.
I don't know. Like
Really?
Oh wait, did they? Or is
I
that
don't
the
like
one that he went
insurance.
to? That might be the company he went
Nobody-
to. I don't really know.
I don't know. I want to care about people, dude. But like, should we? Should we care? Because it goes with everybody. My family. Like, I love my family, and I do a thing. Like, I call them once in a while, but I feel like they don't care. It's like, am I doing something wrong? Should I be calling them, even though they're all old? They're mid-20s. They got their own lives. Like, and I say to myself, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to do yourself. You're
dude.
supposed to be doing you, I guess. And I feel like, well, if you do yourself and you do a little bit better, people will like you. It's like, so that's
You just have to figure out something you like to do. You think about death too much and like think about you just gotta don't wait for it to happen. Just
and it
go
sucks
and
because
do what you love to do, which is what comedy. You want to eventually do
voiceover,
stand up,
drawing, artist,
voiceover.
artist,
Exactly.
drawing.
Start practicing that shit, dude.
So
And just do that, and then if you just happen to die,
I
then
know-
you die. You're not even gonna care anymore because you're gonna be dead.
listen, man, I like to use
He's
my
gonna be
man.
living his whole life worried, and then he doesn't die until he's old.
Yeah, and then well, no, but even if you die young, like
Yeah.
you're not gonna care once you're dead.
Excuse me.
Actually, I don't know what happens when you die. You might care.
Might be awesome.
Yeah,
I keep saying like, what if
I
we
heard
become
it's like the ultimate high.
what if we become dragons? I keep saying.
Where did
that.
I hear that? Didn't I hear that from you?
What about dragons?
No, like when you die, it's like the ultimate high or something like
Well,
that.
like your body supposedly releases DMT and stuff like that, but I don't know.
That's
I've
crazy.
never died. I don't think so.
Guys, don't try to die.
Yeah, I mean, if you do, good, I'm.
You're a junkie. No, I'm
No,
just kidding.
no, what? No.
I'm just kidding. Oh fuck yeah. I'm addicted to saying that now. I don't know why, dude.
That's gonna be our new.
Because I can hear it in my ear too, so I'm like, oh, I have a nice.
You're turning
voice.
yourself on.
Yeah. Fucking weird.
No, really, that's a bummer, man. That you think about death all the time, but like you shouldn't let that stop you from doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Because, like you said, we're all
Yeah,
gonna
dude.
die. So do you?
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what scares me more than me dying is like other people dying.
Yeah, dude.
That scares me more, like
Yeah.
because like you said, it could happen at any time, dude, and like all you're gonna think about is like the last thing you fucking said to them,
Or the last time you seen them.
or the last time you seen them. And some people, the last time they saw somebody that died, they didn't say very good things to them. You know what I mean?
And they have to live with that.
And it eats them up. Some people can't live with that.
And then they kill themselves.
Eh,
Do you guys
Could
believe?
happen.
Do you guys believe?
I'm sure that's happened before.
Do you guys believe?
Black don't crack.
It's like okay, don't laugh. But I just ended watching Dragon Ball Z. It's from season 1 to 9.
Addicted.
Very very
Hey,
The
dude.
best show in the world.
I
For
tried watching it.
my opinion,
and
you
fuck
know,
them.
fuck Pokemon. But
Fuck the people that made Dragon Ball Z.
no,
Dude.
but
They make it
just
all
like
hard
it
to watch
changed.
it and
It
shit.
changed. It kind of changed who
You
I
gotta, like,
am a
buy
little
the
bit.
DVDs.
It kind of changed my ego a little bit because
Wait, what? You can't find it anywhere streaming?
No.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I gotta buy the DVDs to watch it. Like, I could watch any other show.
We have them.
I knew you guys had them. That's why I was like, I'll just ask them one day.
Yeah, but what were you saying?
Yeah,
It changed
my
your
bad.
shit?
yeah,
No, sorry, because he'll forget.
Yeah.
it's because
love you.
okay, like I said, there's a guy named Vegeta who I like, and he's one cocky son of a bitch. Like he wants to be the best. He always wanted to be the best. He wants to be the best fighter in the world, which he wasn't. There was a moment he was, and he was like the second best fighter in the world. And when I was like that when I was young. I remember me being 13, 14 years old, want to be surrounded with the cool people, but like at the same time, once I get that coolness, I want to be separate of them and be me acting different, me walking away, you know what I'm saying? It's like I needed help, but I still want to be the boss. I still want to be that person, cocky son of a bitch, like. And now I'm older. Now it's like, dude, why though? That's why I like Vegeta, because Vegeta's like, Jesus Christ. That's what the kind of mindset I had. Like, I didn't care about anybody. Like, there was a moment when I was 14. I kind of told my mom, I hate you. I kind of like get mad at my brothers. I store their shit. I ain't care about anybody in that moment. I ain't care about anybody. I swear. All I cared was about me getting girls. Not care about school. I remember my mom crying because I wasn't doing well. I was this close not to graduate.
Which doesn't matter.
But it's like, fuck, man. I guess people can change, and that's what it did. It changed me because I'm not saying it's been 4 days for me, actually. Just my mindset's been different. I've been walking around, smiling, listening to music, just smiling, dude. Not thinking about sadness, not thinking about being depression. I'm trying to change it up. When I wake up in the morning, you know, I usually if I had weed, I usually get high, you know, listen to music for like an hour, and then just watch stupid shit on my cell phone.
Yeah, music's good.
But I want to change it up, dude. I want to like now.
Stretch.
Yeah, I'm stretching. I'm listening more podcasts, which I'm really surprised.
Why? Are you enjoying them?
I'm enjoying them. I'm listening to them. I want to become a different person. I want to be a little bit smarter. I want to be more responsible. I want to be an adult. We're all adults here, but like, I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to.
Hey guys.
I'm not trying to impress anybody or trying to do it for somebody. I'm trying to do it for myself, if that makes sense. I'm just tired doing the same shit over and over again, the same mindset. And I'm just trying to change it up.
Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. This fucking table. Must
Sorry.
be dirty.
And it's just, that's why I miss drawing. That's why I've been drawing, and changes my mood. Like when I was watching Dragon Ball Z, sometimes I just pause the show and I decided like I don't want to watch it for right now. I just want to take a break and just draw, let my emotions out, draw, just be happy, put some music on, just draw, play with the dog's head, and just have, I don't know. I want to be happy, dude. Like, I'm sick and tired of being angry. I'm sick and tired when this fool fucks with me. I just get cranky. I get mad. I'm sick of it. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it being that person, if that makes sense, man. Nobody can change you, only yourself. And that's true. And I have, to be honest. And then what I notice about people is like, fuck. I used to get butthurt when people tell me the truth. Like, hey, man, come on. And then when I tell people the truth about themselves, like, they get upset. So it's like, wow, really?
Nobody wants to hear it.
But it's like, I don't get it. It's like we're all trying to help each other, and then people getting upset. That's why I don't get it. It's like, that's what it fucks with me. It's so much in my head, dude. It's so much. Like, I don't care. I'm going to say this. I know I've been out for my surgery.
It's gonna be good.
No, I've been out for my surgery, and I stopped by at my work to say hello to everybody. Everybody still looks fucking miserable, bro. They're all miserable. Some dude was talking shit.
Yeah, but it's just because they have to go to work every day.
I understand that, but it's like, what's the point going to work if you're going to come and have an attitude and talk shit? It's like, fucking stay home then, you piece of shit, not trying to be a dick. But it's like,
Boss man Caesar over here.
you ruined my day. It's like, I'm coming in all in a good mood, and you're...
imagine how the customers feel, right?
Yeah, dude.
That's why people get fucking mad when they're owning a business and then their people are like acting like that. And it's like, dude, you're not fucking helping the business right now.
At all.
That's what it's like to be a boss, dude. Honestly, you got that boss man mentality. Oh, fuck yeah. We love them boss mans. Oh, that sounded gay. I'm sorry, guys.
Boss.
You need to, okay, I know this is, I don't know how or like how you gotta do it, but dude, make a cartoon and do like something with that. Or because, you know, I told you for the longest time you should start like some kind of erotic podcast or some kind of something erotic, dude. Like you have so much fun and you're good, you know, and you could just be doing, you know, those things you want to do. Cochina. I don't know. It sounds, you know, you're having too much fun with it. I love it. You need I wish you, no, you know what? Yeah, keep doing it. You know what? I was going to say you should get like a soundboard and have that, but no, fuck that. Do it live. But I wish I had a way to.
No,
like,
I'm thinking about getting one of those so I can.
Do it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm thinking about getting one of those the MIDI controllers, and then I could like each button you can put a sound to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people do it. DJs use that. Fucking other podcasters.
Shows.
Yeah, morning shows. And then I could just like be like, oh fuck yeah, and put that on a recording, and then fucking I could do so much, dude. I wish I had more time for it, but unfortunately,
you're gonna start driving trucks, so that's cool.
I'm gonna do something, dude.
Yeah,
like I gotta make more money, because honestly, dude, most jobs that I'm getting that are from temp agencies and shit like that are just gang of fucking hours and not enough money. You know what I mean? I'm like, if I'm gonna work that many hours, I want to be making fucking bank, you know? And that's why I'm thinking about that, dude. And it's like, I wanted to go to school. I wanted to go back to school, but like, federal loans and shit, you know, they're like giving me a hard time, mainly because I wasn't paying them for a while, and you know, I got great credit, guys.
just do it.
Yeah, so they don't want to let me go back to school yet until I fucking pay them. So that's fine. I mean, they loaned me money, so I should do that. You know what I mean? But I'm not able to go back to school and learn like a trade that I can do with my hands and shit like that. You know what I mean? Or like maybe go back to audio and learn how to do live sound and shit like that. I would like to do that, but that all costs fucking money.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't have. And there's just a lot of shit going on when it comes to my finances. You know what I mean? Like, I was trying to reach out to fucking child support and get my shit modified because I'm not making as much as I was when the order was made. And I filled out all this shit. It was so fucking tedious. It took me like a whole day almost to fucking fill it all out.
Isn't it great?
And then I sent it back and I haven't heard shit. So I'm like, did it not fucking even reach them? Did they just throw it out? Because I only had 20 days from the date on the paper, which was 10 days after I received it. Or 10 days before I received it, which is bullshit. They tell you 20 days, but you really only get 10 because it takes fucking 10 days to get to you. Anyways, and then I fill out all this paperwork and rush it so I can get it to them in time. And they might have just fucking not got it anyway. I don't know. It's I have to call them now. Probably have to redo all of that. So that's part of my finances that are getting fucking fucked right now. I'm never going to get out of debt with that. So I'm just thinking more money right now. That's all I'm thinking about. Like, can you understand? Like, it's not that I hate that I have to quit smoking weed. I hate all that shit. But it's like, dude, I got to fucking figure something out.
Yeah.
And this little temp job, $13 an hour, is not fucking doing it. You know what I mean? I wish I could do this and get paid good money. But, like, that's not.
Sponsors, huh? Where you at, motherfuckers?
We are gonna get sponsors. I feel like.
No, yeah. Anyway,
some porn company is gonna call us.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
but
dude.
I like
keep doing your voice.
That's my main thing.
Keep doing
we
those
can
voices.
sell fake.
We can
sell fake vaginas.
Yeah, we could like Adam and Eve or some shit. Adam and Eve.
Keep doing those sex voices, dude. I'll be right behind you.
I mean, not physically. I mean,
please don't.
Unless that's what you want.
Get the fuck out of here.
But no, dude, that's awesome. No, yeah, fuck.
Dude.
Caesar, you, man, I seen you over here out of the corner of my eye. You had like an idea. What was going through your head? You were making little noises.
I don't know. I like this shit.
You can't even hear it. Imagine if you could fucking hear it. I gotta get you guys some mics too, cause like
this motivates me, to be honest. I wish. I don't know. I'm visualizing. I'm using my imagination. I imagine me with this equipment, with this, and I feel like I can do it. I feel like I want to do voices already. Like I just
dude.
want to fuck around and just.
Make a cartoon.
Yeah.
You guys could make a cartoon.
It's-
You could do the editing, and then you could
Well,
draw.
what's the artwork?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
He could draw. So like draw
Yeah,
something.
draw.
Dude,
Alright.
drawing. I'll be honest. I love drawing all, but
And you
like
could do
to
something
make,
simple.
But
like-
cartoons are
Dude,
you have
it's
to
hard.
draw a lot of different pictures.
Yeah, but I
like-
was saying like to start, he could draw something simple.
Is
like
that
a
how they?
little
Let me. I have a
I
question.
mean,
Do you think?
nowadays, now the cartoons nowadays are all digital. It's all on a computer and shit. But the old school cartoons, and maybe even some nowadays, I don't know that they all do that.
So
but
like for example, hold on. Like the Dragon Ball Z, for example, like
that shit
was that paper?
Yeah.
like so they had a draw. For example, so if they had a draw, one of the characters like him like going like this, they have to draw like what 18 pages of him going like so.
Yeah. I mean, the more they do, the more realistic it looks.
So if they have him like this, the picture. So they need to draw pictures like his hands going like down, like down, like down, like
Yeah,
down, like
yeah,
down, like down.
exactly.
Damn, that sucks.
Frames. It's the same with video. Like this video right here, there's a certain amount of frames that is catching at a time. You know what I mean?
Oh, is that how video? That's how video
Yeah.
works. I mean, yeah, that's how video works, obviously, because even like real,
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of.
That's
that
why
ma-
they
that's
measure in like frames per minute and shit like that.
What? Okay, that
Or
makes sense.
frames per second. Sorry.
That makes sense because I always thought about that. I was like, how do these cameras, but they still use frames, but it's all digital,
Yeah.
digital frames.
Yeah.
Oh fuck me, that makes
Dude,
sense.
it was cool when I first got this GoPro. I set it up. My mom has hummingbird feeders,
Oh,
and I set
fuck.
it up above the hummingbird feeder, and I waited for a hummingbird to come, and then I recorded. And when I recorded, you could see the hummingbird fucking getting his shit in like normal view. I'll show you the video.
I was gonna say, dude, put that shit on our YouTube.
Okay,
You're talking about it, so
fuck
then-
yeah. You guys
so-
want to see a hummingbird? And then I slowed it down so you see the humming, and the wings are still fucking going fast as fuck
Yeah.
because my camera doesn't slow down enough to where you could see the wings. But it still was pretty cool to see it in slow motion, like, because it goes in and then it comes back out and like looks around, and then it goes in and then it comes back out and looks around.
Hey
like-
man, you still have that video?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, people want to see that.
I'm gonna put that
that's
up,
a
guys.
perfect.
I'm gonna put that up for you.
That's a perfect thing. It's like, that's awesome. I love that. Fuck yeah, do more shit like that. Record your whole life.
Yeah.
So
So
if
I
it's
mean,
story-
it was hard getting that angle. Like I thought about like putting it in a tree and trying to catch like squirrels and shit,
Yeah.
but like it's hard because it doesn't have a lot of battery and shit, and like
Speaking of birds, dude, right here, like in my house, right up above on the ledge, there's a fucking nest, and I saw like 5 little eggs,
oh, that's tight.
and then the other day I put my camera up there and I took a picture, and there was like 2 born.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's badass too.
and then over by where I work, on top of one of the megaphones, one morning when I got there early, there's this red bird, and it caught my attention because I don't see red birds. He was like orange, very pretty color, and he was, flying above the megaphone. And then I took the ladder up there, and there's eggs there too.
Well, that's
And then-
cool, man. It's spring.
Yeah, dude. And then just the other day, I seen the bird again, and there's like I saw little heads and shit. So
That's
What's up?
badass, dude.
I wanted
New
one of
life.
those birds.
New life is beautiful. Oh yeah, new life. Sorry, guys.
I wanted one of those birds, dude.
Yeah.
He's cool looking, but I don't want to take its freedom. That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
But it's cool looking at. Have you ever owned a bird besides your bird?
My pájaro, my bird.
That's what beaters.
Bird.
What they call it. Tu pajarito.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Birdie.
It's your little baby bird.
Nah, I never had a. I never had a bird. I mean, I think birds are stupid.
Really?
Wow.
I mean, as pets, like, nah, man. I have no.
As a pet? Yeah, I guess.
Because they're
Oh,
born.
okay,
Because you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
do shit.
Yeah,
Because those little birds, nothing.
And then like
nothing.
if you accidentally let them out, they fly away. And you're
Yeah,
like,
so it's
the
like we're
first thing
spoiled-
they get
Yeah.
freedom. They're out.
So
They're
like,
fuck yeah.
like I like bald eagles. I like hawks, but
Yeah.
like you can't keep them as pets. They're
okay,
fucking.
Some badass people
birds,
do.
Pet birds are kind of
Some
Some
badass-
badass people do.
like
I've seen people
owls.
with falcons.
Oh
like,
yeah, they have a fucking they have to wear a special fucking arm.
Yeah, like
thing,
owls.
so
Like
that-
I like
Because it'll
owls.
tear their fucking arm off.
I believe so, dude. That's crazy. That's how fucking strong they are, right? I didn't think
Dude,
about
some
that till
people
right now.
hunt with birds of prey. Like they hunt.
Yeah,
They'll send them out to go catch a fucking goat or something. Like
yeah, something huge like a baby. Go get me,
catch
Susie's
that baby. Catch that baby.
Hey, what were you saying about owls? You fucked an owl?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What
Hey, did
kind?
you guys see that video of the fucking the two hawks that are sitting on? It's like a cliff, and like they're on a ledge in their nest and shit. And
They're
it's
smoking
like
a
it's
joint?
like no, it's like nighttime. It's like night vision.
Yeah, I see
And then you see a fucking owl out of nowhere fucking fly and swoop one up,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
and like the other one didn't even know what happened. It's just like,
what the?
hello, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, that's good.
dude, that shit was fucking crazy. Owls are the scariest creatures, dude. Like if you think about,
they're
like,
pretty bad.
they hunt at night.
Yeah. With what like sonar, right? Not sonar.
No, you're thinking
echolocation?
of bats.
Echolocation. No, they just have really good eyesight then.
Yeah.
Owls. Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm no owl expert, but I'm pretty sure bats are.
No,
the
I thought you
ones
went to school 3 years for owlery or something.
Owlery?
No?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Is
Yeah,
that
I
real?
studied owls. No, I was gonna.
That's a word.
Yeah.
Valerie?
It's a word if you believe it. Right?
I don't
You
know.
believe it. You don't know.
I don't
Oh, you
believe.
guys are great.
I don't believe.
I'm just kidding. I love you.
I'm a believer.
But yeah, this last week was great, dude. No real big things. I saw WrestleMania.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Did you go?
Yeah.
Not to WrestleMania. No, I went to the Comedy Store and I watched like a live fucking podcast companion with it. I got fucked
Oh,
up.
yeah?
Yeah,
That's
I got fucked
badass.
up.
Ah, dude, we always get fucked up
Like
at the.
fucked up.
Fucked up.
Like bad.
Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bad.
He been drinking a lot of orange juice.
Bad, huh?
Bad.
Oh, bad. Yeah.
Bad.
No, but I had a
You're a
blast,
bad
dude. I had a
boy.
blast. I had a blast.
He's
I had a
bad.
blast.
I had a blast.
Besides that,
Yeah, I
you
bet
know,
your bladder had a blast too, huh?
dude, I should not drive.
You
But-
drove?
Kind of. I mean, yeah.
Oh no, you didn't. You got a Lyft, right?
Yeah,
Lyft,
an Uber, dude.
Uber.
I don't believe in
Oh,
Lyft.
you don't do Lyft?
No.
Oh, okay. Fuck you then.
Because he used to drive for Lyft, and I think one time
Oh, okay.
this guy vomited right on your crotch, remember? But he gave you $200, so
So that's not Lyft's fault.
He
That's
did.
the guy's fault.
yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he gave you $200.
Based on a true story.
Oh, so what's wrong with Lyft? You got $200 for.
People are throwing up in it, you know. And then
I
I,
mean,
heard
people.
that this
I'm
lady
sure
had
a lot of
baby
people
in a
throw
Lyft.
up in Uber.
Yeah, but I've never heard of it, so it doesn't affect me like that.
Well, Uber didn't accept my friend, so fuck them.
Yeah, well,
And
they're
Lyft was like, yeah, fuck yeah, we'll take you.
well, our newest sponsor is Uber, dude. So
Oh.
apologize.
Oh, I'm sorry, Uber. They don't pay us. Fuck them.
But yeah, fucking. We back next week,
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
hopefully.
Hey, this has been great, guys. We fucking love you. Shout out to
I love them. He thinks about you guys, but I love you guys.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. We love
I
you
think
guys.
about you all the time.
Caesar, thank you for coming by. I know you have to drive far, but we'll get you a lift.
Fucking love you.
Yeah, I have to go to Aspen.
Fucking love you.
Before,
Yes.
I don't know why we're shaking hands.
Cause
but
we're the
fuck
shit, dude.
it. All right, cool.
Represent, homies.
Represent, homie. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Oh shit, they did his memorial thing.
Yeah,
too.
he like fucking sold out the Staples Center. And,
That's
like,
crazy.
There's like free tickets and shit, but
Well,
people.
I heard
I heard
people
people
were
were.
selling
Yeah,
them,
that's
yeah.
fucking bullshit, dude.
Well, people what?
People were. We were gonna say buying shit. People were selling his tickets, and it's not even a fucking. They're not even for sale. They were selling
But
tickets.
apparently they
to-
were. So. if
Oh,
you want
they
tic-
were?
Yeah. Well, no.
Oh, see, I don't know anything about this shit. I
No,
was
they
just
were
saying rest in
supposed-
peace to that guy because
Yeah.
like it's probably the last time we're gonna hear about him now because
Well, we
of the
will.
memorial.
last time I'll fucking hear about.
I mean, dude, honestly, think about it. They're gonna have the memorial, and then like a month from now, nobody's gonna be talking about it.
Rest in
That's
peace.
how it always is, dude. It sucks, but that's how it is. There's gonna be like a
One level.
mural. There's a mural. Did you guys see the mural?
I did not.
It was
I
pretty-
saw it.
It was like a basketball court. I thought it was kind of
Oh,
weird
no, I
because
saw
I'm
that.
like, you can't play basketball there now without stepping or
No.
spitting on his face and shit.
I
Like,
saw. Oh, I didn't think about that, but I did see the basketball court. Oh wow.
It was a very good painting, but I just thought it was in a weird spot.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Fuck
When-
it. Anyways.
When we die, there's not gonna be a goddamn
yeah.
paper drawing of
Yeah,
this
that's
shit.
true.
So yeah. Shout
Anyways, dude, I didn't mean to like bash him or anything like that.
out.
I'm
No,
just
no,
saying,
no, no.
like,
People know what's up.
fucking
We'll be back
peace
next
out,
week.
guys. Fucking love you. Rock
Next
out with your
week.
cock out
Peace out.
or your
Represent. I love
vagina.
Next week.
Pussy.
Next week.
Fucking. Oh fuck yeah! Bye guys.
Next week.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Love you.
This has been a Who the Hell Knows podcast.